Welcome back to another video and another adventure. I'm gonna build a snow shelter. You can see how deep the snow is. I'm about knee deep. In some areas it's even deeper. So I'm gonna put on my snowshoes. I've got a couple of shovels. I'm gonna put these on to pack down an area. And the reason why I'm not using them right now is I wanted to show you just how deep the snow is. I was gonna do an igloo, but I checked the snowpack and it's actually not condensed enough to make blocks. I'm gonna make one massive pile of snow today. I've got about an hour of sunlight left. I'm gonna let that settle overnight. Then tomorrow, I'm gonna start to hollow it out. I also have my sleeping pad with me. I'm gonna put this down as a reference to the size that I want, because I want to be able to fit this inside to try to sleep inside the snow shelter. It's about minus 15 Celsius right now, just to give you an idea of the weather. Got some sun for about an hour or so left. Okay. Now you can see where we're at for the height. These snowshoes, I'm not even down all the way. These snowshoes are 30 inches, so not quite double that as far as the pile of the snow goes. I had to do a battery change. That's one of the issues with filming in the cold, you know, minus 15 Celsius, but it's not doing too bad. There's the last of my sunlight. So it's been, I don't know, probably an hour. You didn't need to see me filming, throwing snow on there, but I do recommend if you are doing that, whatever side you're using the shovel, switch sides so you're not doing a twisting motion over and over. Well, maybe for you younger ones out there, but an old fart like me, I'll feel it in my back. You can see the different layers of crystallized, right? Got this fluff, then you get a layer that's solid, then another layer right here. If I tried to build with that, this would just collapse, right? So I can't make blocks out of this, unfortunately. So maybe after this settles, another couple weeks, I'll be able to make some blocks and do an actual igloo out of it. For now, this is where we're at. I'm hungry. It's time for dinner. So there's the bottom portion. I went around and patted all that down. Now, so it's got the regular dome, but the bottom is kind of widened out now. So hopefully when I throw that lighter stuff up on top, it'll catch as it kind of rolls down to that lower level. I want to add another probably 1.5 to 2 feet on the peak up on the top. Pack that down. That should be it. I want to get that done before the storm rolls in and the temperature is going to be dropping. So I'll let this sit overnight. Then hopefully tomorrow this will be compact, settled, and with the cold, should be ready to hollow out. Whew. All good. Let's go. There's a light layer of snow from the flurries overnight and this morning, but it's going to be interesting. the first chunk, and it's pretty solid. So now we got to find somewhere to put this, because there's gonna be a lot of snow coming out of here. This outer section is really compact, so it's literally blocks that are coming out. That was probably about 8 inches into it. I can feel the difference with the consistency as I get inside of here, because this was not exposed to those elements. And so this is a lot softer, which means my outer shell is pretty solid. I'm gonna use these tent pegs, and because I don't want to break through from the inside, I'm gonna stick this tent peg in, and then that way once I hit the tent peg from the inside, I know what the thickness is. Now, I don't need it to be this thick. I could go maybe 2/3 of this will be plenty for the structure of it, but it'll give me an indication once I hit one of these pegs. Now, I don't want to go too far in and not start going up, because I'm going to have all this weight above me, and if for some reason this collapsed, I'd have a lot of snow coming down on me. So I've gotten in far enough that I can get in to start digging. I'm going to put on the goggles because I'm going to be upside down. All that snow is going to be in my face. And for now, I'm going to start hollowing in from the doorway up to get all that weight, and then start going any even further. So that's what's happening with this. I'll put 2 pegs in, and I'll bring the camera inside with me and then show you what we're doing. All right. And I do not want all that snow down the back of my neck. So here we go. I've got my little backcountry shovel. I have a plastic one and I have a metal one, and I just left the handle off because there's not enough room in here yet. So I'm just going to start shaving. Okay, there, can you hear that? So there's that first spike. If you're making this with your kids and you're hollowing it out, don't let them be in there unattended, okay? Just in case it was to collapse. It's a lot of weight, a lot of snow. If it was to collapse on myself, what you would do is, if I'm on my back and it starts to come down on me, turn over onto your stomach, onto your face, cover your head if you can, and then try to scrunch up into a ball, because then that way I could use my legs and my arms to try to push myself up, and then hopefully out of wherever it collapsed on me. So just, it's fun to make one of these, and it's kind of cool, but it's a lot of weight on top, so just be careful. There's the entrance. I'm all the way inside, and I am sitting upright, and I still have this much room. So far, the width of the sleeping pad. So I could stay in here as it is right now, just for reference. So I've been using my little metal shovel, just the blade, but now I have enough room to work, so I put the handle on. This is just a backcountry, avalanche type shovel, so they're fully extended, and all I'm doing is just basically shaving it and just working it just like that. that's basically all I need to do. Now what I'm doing is using the sled inside, fill up the sled, and then there we go. That helps. But there's enough room for 2 of us and the sled in there. So put the sled in, empty it all in, makes it way easier. Not that there's 2 of us working, it's just me. I'm gonna leave a shelf on the back end. I could put a candle, lantern, or whatever that I'd want to rest up on there. So I think that's what I'll do right now, is pick a height that is going to be the shelf. I grabbed my portable lantern. A little bit of light. It's starting to get, the sun's setting. I have maybe half an hour of light left. So I'm just gonna keep scraping away at this, smoothing it out so that it's even throughout. Make this little shelf area, basically just finish it up. Well, there you have it. Basically, the Quinzee shelter is done. I got most of it carved out, well, basically all of it carved out last night. Took all the rest of the shavings and everything from inside, got those all out. I made a pile outside of the door. I'm gonna show you that. And basically, I'm gonna cut into that right now just to finish it. That's gonna be the wind break. And the last thing I gotta do is a door to try to keep the heat inside. So I've come up with an idea, never tried it. We'll see how that works. If you see here, the perimeter, that's the size all the way around, all the way up to here, and like this. So if you can picture that, that is how much snow it took for me to make this pile. And then once I hollowed it out, this is what came out of it. So this is the big mound afterwards. This is hardened. I'm just gonna cut into it to sort of square it off. If I had to, I could make a fire right here. Then we're gonna put a door on, and then I'll show you the finished product inside. All right, so what I'm gonna do for the door is, I've got this old wool army blanket right here that sometimes uses as a dog blanket or whatever. It's always in the back of the Jeep, and it's just this old wool blanket, and I'm gonna use that as my door. That's about the width of the door right there. And just gonna take 2 of these sticks. Nice and easy. Put that in there. Put this one at this end. Don't know if this will work. Never done it before. So I just stuck the branches down into here, put my pole, draped the blanket over top, and there you go. There's the door. The nice thing with the wool blanket is it's actually breathable, but it is insulating as well. And then just pull that up. Super simple. Well, I think that would work. And I mean, you could just push it in and go in, adjust it when you get inside. And if it was super windy, do some, put my snowshoes up against the blanket or pack some snow down on it from the inside, but that will work. But let's go inside and see what what the finished product looks like. There we go. This is the side of it. This is my sleeping pad, and I can lay straight out with extra room. You can easily put 2 air mattresses in here, fully stretched out, and if you had to, you could sleep 3 people in here. All right, well, the dog came to visit. A nice little unexpected surprise from Percy. So there you go. That's that. Get her wrapped up. I'm gonna cut this back and then maybe work on this door a little bit, but that's it for now. And that's it. The Quinzee shelter is done. Wouldn't be an Adventure Chris TV video without me firing up the stove. I'm gonna boil some water and make some tea, and then I'm gonna take you inside and show you what we've got set up in there. There we go. Got some peppermint tea. Water's boiled. Now, I did not boil it inside here because I don't have any exhaust. So there's no chimney or anything in here, so I don't want to be using the stove or anything inside. This thing is cozy. Like, I'm gonna have to bring a thermometer out just to get a temperature difference between in here. I mean, I can legit open up my jacket. It's crazy the temperature difference inside. There's my little Quinzee shelter, and this thing's pretty sweet. Last time I did one, it wasn't even close to this size. Oh, that smells good. Bit of peppermint tea. All right, guys, cheers. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I will definitely see you in the next adventure. I'll give you an update on this little cozy snow cabin of mine, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers. I do have a snow blower. That would make things a lot quicker. See you in the morning. Oh, got some snow on the camera.